Today in Portland, Oregon, a book unearths the past, city PR raises questions, a political flip-flop and explosions signal change. Let's dive in. Dean Bark here. Welcome to the City Report in Portland, Oregon. Let's start with this: exploring Oregon's Klan history through a new book. The book, Peddlers of Hate, is by Steve Law, a retired journalist who worked at the Portland Tribune and the Statesman Journal. It examines how the Ku Klux Klan, a white supremacist organization active nationally and here a century ago, embedded itself in Oregon politics in the 1920s with an anti-Catholic agenda and a pattern of corruption. Law details the media's role at the time in normalizing Klan activities and how sustained work by civil rights leaders ultimately helped push the group into decline. For context, Oregon's story starts earlier. In the mid to late 1800s, the state enacted black exclusion laws. In 1915, filmmaker D.W. Griffith released Birth of a Nation, a movie that glorified the Klan and fueled its resurgence. From 1915 to 1944, Oregon's Klan membership was the second highest per capita in the country. In 1921, then Portland Mayor George Baker even formed a vigilante group that included Klan members. In 1922, under Klan influence, Oregon tried to ban private schools. In 1925, the U.S. Supreme Court struck down the public school-only push as unconstitutional. Two jolting statistics stand out. At the peak, 1 in 15 Oregonians reportedly joined the Klan, and the Klan here operated like a for-profit corporation, selling memberships on commission. It's a sobering reminder of how fear can be exploited for power. Free enterprise took a very dark turn. History's lessons aren't just academic. They echo into how communities respond to fear and power today. Next up, Portland's coordination with Urban Alchemy's PR firm, amid complaints, raises eyebrows. Urban Alchemy is Portland's largest homeless services provider, operating under a 5-year city contract through 2028. Public records show city staff worked with RIF City Strategies, Urban Alchemy's public relations firm, to manage the nonprofit's image amid more than 150 complaints filed from 2023 to 2026. Those complaints include reports of drug use and sexual harassment at sites Urban Alchemy runs. The records suggest the emphasis was on shaping public-facing messages rather than directly resolving what people raised on the ground. Critics also point out the group's staffing model, employing many formerly incarcerated individuals, can mirror prison dynamics if not carefully managed. One number to note: 99% of Urban Alchemy's revenue comes from government grants. Call it like it is, it seems transparency took a backseat to optics. That mix of PR and oversight raises broader questions about accountability in city contracts. Let's pivot to the next story. Gubernatorial candidate Christine Drazan embraces mail-in ballot strategy despite past opposition. Christine Drazan, a Republican candidate for Oregon governor, is now leaning into vote by mail. Her campaign will use volunteer couriers to collect and drop off ballots, a legal practice in Oregon sometimes called ballot harvesting, where designated volunteers, not campaign-paid staffers, transport completed ballots for voters who request help. That's a turn from 2025, when Drazan sponsored House Bill 3872 to try to switch Oregon to in-person voting. The bill failed. The new strategy aims to boost participation in rural areas and reach beyond the traditional GOP base. A 180-degree turn, adaptability or opportunism, depending on where you stand, from end mail voting to maximize mail voting in one cycle, is quite the pivot. Shifting gears, demolition of Portland's Centennial Mills kicks off with controlled explosions. Centennial Mills, a long vacant industrial complex in the Pearl District, is coming down after a fire in August 2026 compromised the structures. In mid-August 2026, controlled blasts took out the site's old water tower to start the demolition sequence. Officials cited safety concerns, including instability and the proximity to active rail lines, as key reasons to move quickly. The teardown is part of a larger redevelopment plan for the property. One more wrinkle: the site underwent asbestos abatement, though not all materials were removed. Progress through demolition, but safety first. Nothing says Pearl District makeover like a carefully scheduled boom. And now for something completely different. Discover authentic Guatemalan flavors at Cocina de Mary in Portland. Cocina de Mary is the city's only sit-down Guatemalan restaurant, opened in February 2026 on Alberta Street. One of the co-owners is Maria Ramos Guarcas, who imports key Guatemalan staples and turns the shared space with RJ Skillets, a brunch spot by day, into a Guatemalan dinner service by night. The menu highlights pepián de pollo, considered Guatemala's national dish, and it's a centerpiece for a growing cluster of Guatemalan eateries across Portland. Beyond the food, it's becoming a cultural hub for Guatemalans here, and a welcome new lane in the local dining scene. A delightful addition to Portland's diverse culinary landscape, my dinner plans may have just reorganized themselves. And that's your report for today. This is the City Report with Dean Bark in Portland. Have a great day, and join us again tomorrow.